So, introduction to Web3 Enabler and its blockchain payments. Web3 Enabler, we are proud to say that we are the most boring company in crypto. And with blockchain payments, we think we have the most boring software package. Boring, but highly effective. Blockchain payments is a 100% native Salesforce application. All the blockchain data is stored in Salesforce custom objects. The data is marked to market and recorded in standard currencies. Reports are provided as importable to standard accounting records. We generate payment links to make it easy for those that aren't native to blockchain to use it, and it normalizes payment requests between UTXO and account model chains. The most common use case is collecting overseas funds. The SWIFT banking system usually takes 1 to 2 business days as time zones and bank days vary, and is slow, cumbersome, and someone has to manually verify a transaction. Meanwhile, if we switch to a decentralized blockchain payment, we see that we can close the transaction in just minutes, paying just dollars in gas fees and very small fees. The biggest savings is time because of the time zones, automation, and finally, there is a big cost savings because while wire transfers nominally have a 1% fee, the FX fee is much higher because of bad exchange rates at the banks. Stable coins and cryptocurrencies are digital currencies and digital assets traded on a blockchain. Stable coins are interesting because they are pegged to a stable currency, i.e. the US dollar or the euro. We currently support 10 blockchains. We have more coming. We have another release due up later this week and next week. And we are constantly adding more Ethereum L2s as well as other chains. We're very big on Ethereum. We're very big on the Bitcoin family. We're very big on XRP, and we are excited to have Tron coming in the next few weeks. The setup is easy, usually one click to go and connect it to Salesforce, and then going through OAuth. There's a very clear admin guide. And we have this advanced configuration screen. This lets you add additional information, whether it's logging to help us debug, reinitializing your tokens, adding your CoinGecko Pro credentials, or your BitRank verified API key. As we do more and more integrations, we simply add API keys here. We preload it with the most popular cryptocurrencies and then recommend you deactivate ones you aren't interested in taking. US-based companies definitely are going to want to take USDC. They may want to take Tether. Many companies are going to want to take Bitcoin and Doge. And you have to decide about cryptos like PayPal's and the soon-to-be launched Ripples. We make it easy to create a wallet. You create a new Salesforce record and give it a name, and you connect the connect link. For UTXO-style wallets, we recommend entering in your XPub using one of the supported wallets, which lets us derive addresses. Otherwise, you have to add your addresses manually. For account wallets like Ethereum and XRP, we use various wallet connect technologies that lets you simply connect your wallet in and then hit save so that we know we have the correct account key. Each time you want to request a payment, it uses this convenient Web3 payment object to create and send payment links where you choose which wallets they can pay on, which therefore determines the tokens. While this looks like a lot of information, in the real world, you would generally set this up as an automated flow, either upon the ready for payment status of an opportunity or upon a button click. So here we show an example of a UTXO payment. The payment here was requested in Bitcoin, paid in Bitcoin, and there is the BC1 Bitcoin address derived from the wallet. Here we see an example of paying in Ethereum on the account wallet. Again, request for 5 ETH, pay on ETH. You can select your current wallet or add a new one, just like you're on Amazon, and then there's a connection to pay the company's wallet. UTXO and account wallets are implemented very differently. UTXO chains like Bitcoin use a payment address for each transaction, and your inputs are a collection of UTXO addresses. Account chains like Ethereum and XRP use the same account on all transactions. While you can reuse an address for all your transactions on Bitcoin, it is highly discouraged for both safety and privacy reasons. The important thing here is we abstract this from the Salesforce user and the customer, so you get a nearly identical experience. You connect the wallets you want to accept payment on for your organization. Then those are the ones that are selected for the payment object, and those are the only ones they can get information to pay. The most important thing we do is after the payment occurs, whether through our payment link or some other gateway you're using, as long as we're monitoring the wallets, you see that the inbound transaction shows up right here on your Salesforce org. You pull in all the details. At the bottom, the on-chain data should look very familiar. The network, the transaction hash, the from and to, all the things that we find in a block explorer, but are completely useless to the business. If you look at the top, you see it was matched as from the client's MetaMask wallet to the company MetaMask wallet in Ethereum and how much was sent. Pulled up the current exchange rate and then therefore the value, and notes that it's recorded. If you sent a token, it would use the token's value. If the token was invalid, it would say that it was an invalid token. So the on-chain data is mirrored here for permanent record. The financial information is all at the top and able to be imported into your systems and decisions being made. But how does my accounting department handle these crypto payments? Well, we generate some pre-made reports, and you can, of course, create your own. But as you can see, it's a standard Salesforce report. It shows the information, including the value of the transaction, the asset, etc., and all the information you'd need to import into your general ledger. So you can obviously modify this if your accounting department wants different information, but you can simply download a CSV, and they can load these transactions right into a current asset account. The big exciting thing is know your transaction compliance and the EU's MiCA regulations. We have integrated with BitRank Verified. You see here on an example, a BitRank score, there's 100. Basically, BitRank works with Department of Homeland Security and others to maintain best practices for who is a shady actor in the blockchain. And while you can use their dashboard, and that's extremely convenient for configuring and exploring, if you need records for your system of record, we recommend our integration. As you see on the left is the data coming out of a transaction in BitRank API, and on the right, you see an example of some of our objects that store the information in Salesforce. What's important here is you're notified of any sort of risky transactions. Are you dealing with terrorists, money launderers, etc.? And you see each transaction has a BitRank score. They're available on the bottom right. If you dig into that BitRank score, all the flags are set and everything. So if you want to create any sort of policies, Slack notifications, emails, automatically putting an order on hold, or any sort of Salesforce automation, it's trivial. Blockchain transactions are inherently complex. Web3 Enabler makes it easy. We know that they're cheaper, faster, and more reliable. But we've worked through those details of safely transacting for business so you don't have to. And it's installable right now from the Salesforce App Exchange. Feel free to contact me with any questions. I apologize for any of the technical issues that went off this week. We plan to do this again and again, and hopefully it'll go smoother next time. Thank you so much. I really hope you're interested. Take a look. Go to web3enabler.com, fill out our information, contact me on LinkedIn. Happy to walk you through your specific use case and provide you whatever materials are of interest. So once again, I'm Alex Hochberger. I'm the CEO founder of Web3 Enabler, and we look forward to helping you bring the blockchain into your business.